In the world of Pokemon, the goal is to catch them all. But today, Squirtle, we choose you. So, as always, you're going to need a pencil, paper, and black line marker. And then for colors, we're going to be using blue, pink, yellow, and brown. Alright, class, let's go get them.
Good morning and happy Thursday. Today, we're drawing Squirtle from Pokemon. Squirtle's going to be in the middle of our paper, and we're going to start at his head, working our way down, making his full body today. The first thing we're going to do for Squirtle's head is create a nice sized circle, and this circle will actually end up being his head. We're going to pull a little bit of a cheek off of it, but this nice round shape here will actually end up being his full head. First thing that we're going to do is going across, thinking about halfway through our head here. I'm going to start over on the left side, and I'm going to come in with a line just a little bit. And then I'm going to come down and make a V. Coming right back up. And from there I'm going to keep coming out and just curve slightly at the end, giving me a little bit of a smile. This is going to make Squirtle's beak and mouth. Now, I started here because where we started bringing that line in, we're going to come up a little bit above it, and we're going to curve in like it's a cheek. And once you make that curve in, we're going to actually make another curve, and this is going to be Squirtle's eye. And we're only seeing the side of Squirtle's eye, so it's just going to be a nice curved line. And on the other side of that line, we're going to make a line kind of going straight down. Has a little bit of an angle to it, but sort of straight down. This is the eye on the left is farther away, so we don't get to see as much of it. From there, I'm just going to come up, and I actually am going to build out a little bit bigger than my original circle and come back around to the bottom so it holds that eye. Now over here, on top of the end of our smile, I'm going to come above it and make an arch shape. And it's going to be just as big, or as tall I should say, as our eye over here. But you can see it's closer to us, so we get to see more of it. And I'm going to put a slight curve to the line under it, and that gives Squirtle more of a smile in his eye. Now to give the eye's details, we're going to make our reflective light first, because it's really big in Squirtle's eyes and really important. So we're going to make a circle towards the top. This circle is going to stay white, and it's not going to get colored in. This is the reflective light that Squirtle has in his eyes. Under that though, we're going to make more of an elongated oval, and this is Squirtle's actual pupil. You'll see kind of half of one over on that side. These will get shaded in, later on colored in. But it's so important to have that reflective light to really give it the youthfulness and make it look and feel like Squirtle. We can get rid of this outer line here. And you can see Squirtle's face is coming together. We're going to put a line here under the left eye and a line over here at an angle to give him a little beak, or I'm sorry, his nostrils above his beak. And we're going to give him a couple lines above his eyes for eyebrows. After that, Squirtle's face is very much done. We're going to move down to his body. The first thing we're going to do is create another large oval shape. It's going to start under his beak, sort of like a neck would coming out. And it's almost going to be like a big oval, think of like an egg shape almost. And I can start coming out and down from one side, and then I can build the other side coming down from sort of the back of his neck. Just same thing, bringing it down towards the bottom till they meet. Now that we have this shape, I'm going to build on our arms, leg, and tail arms, legs, and tail, and then we'll make all of our details on our shell. Okay? So, starting first with the left arm, we're going to come out right about the top of the neck, and we are going to make an oval shape. And we're just going to round it back in to the body. Not too hard, right? And then our next one will be another arm. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start under the neck, and we're going to be kind of pointing this oval shape downward. But it'll have an oval shape as well. And try to make it about the same size, but realize that this is kind of underlapped by our body. Our next oval shape will be a little bit under that right arm. It will be our right leg. And I'm going to start by really making that curve up, overlapping our body. And then just coming down, rounding in at the bottom. And then for our last leg, it's kind of easier to, instead of thinking of making an oval, let's think of just making a curved line coming out. And make another curved line coming out. And we're going to connect this by pulling a foot out and making 3 triangles. 1, 2, 3. And to give all of our feet and fingers details, we're going to be using triangles. So for these toes, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. For our fingers up here, we're going to point 2 outward, 1, 2. Then we're going to come into our hand shape and make a third one pointing outward. That one acts as a thumb. And then over on this hand, our thumb is on the inside, so that'll be right here, pointing outward. And then our 2 fingers will be coming out this way. 1, 2. You guys are doing a great job. Now we're going to start doing the details on the shell, and then we'll finish up with our tail. And the front of our shell, we're going to create a line kind of up by the chest that just goes across. And then we're going to bring a line with a curve, the same kind of curve our body has here. It just goes down. And we're going to make a triangle that sort of comes up to meet that line. It doesn't have to be a perfect triangle, but that's what you should be thinking about when you think about 2 lines coming up to meet that. They create like an angle or a triangle. Now we're going to make a line going across here, but it won't touch the end. We're actually going to put another triangle shape here. And back here, you'll make sort of an angle to show there was a triangle shape. Same thing that was on this side, kind of going up there. Now we're going to work on our turtle shell in the back. Starting up at the neck, we're going to make a line that comes down and touches that shoulder. Then we're going to think about it under this arm here, coming down to touch the leg. And we double that line up too. So a little bit of it will be above the leg. Now, this back area here, we're just going to pull a little bit of a curved line more off of it. It can still match up with the original area of our back, but we just want it to be a little bit bigger. We want it to feel like a shell on top of the body. So when you pull it out to a point where you like it and it feels like a shell, you're just going to put a curved line going that way, and a curved line going the other way. Almost reminds me of the side of a basketball or something, the slight curve. Last but not least, we're going to make Squirtle's really cool tail. It's going to come out the back here. We're going to curve up, and we're just going to round it back around, back to the bottom. And I'm going to make like a C shape. It comes and connects to the end. Pretty cool, right? Alright, I like it. I'm just gonna, one small thing for me, just gonna bring my mouth down a little bit more here. Alright, I think I like that a little bit better. What do you guys think? Okay, so we have Squirtle drawn all the way. I think it's time to ink and color. Here we go. Alright guys, we're all set. I know you guys are going to make an awesome background for Squirtle, and I'm so excited to see it. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and sign my picture. We always sign our picture because we work so hard, and you should be really proud of your hard work.
Alright guys, we're all done with Squirtle. I hope you had a great time drawing with me today, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for Fan Friday. Until then, be kind and creative, and have an amazing Thursday. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.